Welcome to Politically Crowded. I'm Tony Haslage, your host. Let me quickly introduce our panel. To my left is Erin Rowley, president of Pride.
Hi.
To her left is Gary Melendi. He's a, I want to say public relations because spokesperson really sounds wide open, but for Role Players Association.
What's up?
And he's on program board.
Yeah, I'm on program board for law.
Maybe like our program.
Obviously, he doesn't seem to be sticking around if he's in law already. To his left is Nate Obraw, Senate UP representative.
Howdy.
And to my right is Jeremy Hudgens, Duck DJ, and this show's personal fanboy.
Whatever, dude. You ask me. It's not like I come sniffing you out. You're like, oh, Jeremy, come be on my show.
It's only because you're comic relief, and it's great. Okay,
I'm gonna kill you, Tony.
I'm gonna switch things around a little bit. We're gonna.
Actually, I have some
Tony is
pretty
so dead. He's got that recorded.
Hey, there's intent now.
Believe it or not, I actually had some pretty good reviews from Jeff, our program director.
Oh yes, basically.
Nate is effing hilarious.
Well, duh.
That's what was said.
Okay, so Nate, you must keep up your comedy gold for this episode.
I'll try.
You need somebody to call Nate and make a date. Remember? Call Nate. Make a date.
Okay, so
Anyway.
Michelle Kwan, basically, I guess she had a groin injury. It leaves the Olympics team for figure skating.
Wait a second, though. Didn't she just do trials to...
No, she skipped the trials.
Well, but no. She had to go through a 3-judge panel and get back in.
I swear she said she skipped them because they believed that she was going to bring them gold.
What I thought I heard she say was she was warming up, like practicing on a regular ice rink, and she felt that she wasn't going to be able to do 100% in front of the 3 judges to get into the Olympics, so she just dropped out.
Yeah, because she couldn't perform a triple Lundy or whatever it's called.
I thought she said...
Well, did you say she has an injury?
Yeah, she had an injury, and apparently by practicing she made it worse, so she had to drop. So basically...
Did you say, like, groin injuries are a big deal if you're a skater. Yeah, if you're a skater, you can really injure yourself.
Yes. So the girl who actually was in third seat that she pushed out into an alternative position, very angry, and was in America when the Olympics started.
Emily Hughes.
Yeah, they couldn't find her. So basically, last I heard, she was still MIA, and the trials were this weekend. So that's
well, now it started.
Yeah, so it may just be a little bit of an owie if she didn't make it back there. I believe it was that she was in New York during the blizzard this weekend, and they could not find her for the life of them. I don't know, power was out or something.
That is what I heard too. That Emily was in New York. So it's probably going to take a few days for her to get up there, and provided that there aren't any more snowstorms or anything like that in New York.
Yeah.
Hey, anyone see that? See photos of that snowstorm? I saw this morning on the internet a picture of a dog who literally was submerged right up to his ears in snow.
Yeah, well, she was a miniature poodle.
No, actually, it was like a pretty well-sized dog.
Oh, I hate to be homeless in New York right now.
Oh, yeah, oh, God, what is it? 1978 blizzards with the pictures reflected. It was 26.5 inches of snow in 24 hours. That's a pretty steady snowfall there.
Well, we got our first killer snow this past week.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I was,
of course, emptied out the whole campus.
Yeah, exactly.
Campus was closed around 3:30, and
everyone was out by 4:30.
I left around 4 o'clock. There was apparently there were 4 car accidents in front of the college here.
Wow.
And
it's because people don't know how to drive when they see snow.
Apparently, and traffic.
No, it's just as if they see nothing but invisibleness and they go, yay, done.
Traffic was diverted towards the back roads into North Ridgeville, and I'm driving North Ridgeville, and I'd swear up and down that I was driving a vehicle with front-wheel drive, but I wasn't. I didn't know. So I hit a patch of ice, and steering like I normally would with my truck, I was driving a van with rear-wheel drive, my truck having front-wheel drive, and I ended up in a ditch. It was fun.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. So you ever see that commercial where this guy is digging with a hubcap out of the snow? And I'm thinking to myself, where's that cop now? Because I can sure use a pull out of this ditch.
I was concerned that I'd have to take one of these chairs out into the parking lot to dig myself into my car. because the parking lots really were not shoveled at all.
Yeah, it was really bad.
And to tell you the truth, it didn't take that long to actually get out of the parking lot. It actually took about half an hour to actually get myself out of the campus.
Yeah, exactly. The car kids are.
There were cars lined up everywhere.
I actually didn't have a problem getting out of the campus.
You must have left earlier or
Yeah,
something.
we left as soon as they called. We left and we went and got something to eat, and then we all went home.
Yeah, I didn't have that luxury. I had to still do my job. Stupid job.
Anyway.
Anyways, back to topic. So she quits. They can't find this girl. I don't know if they found her yet. And I found it interesting because it is such a slap in the face. These three girls work their butts off. And then Michelle Kwan decides at like the last minute she wants back in just not to go. Yeah.
Well, maybe she thought she could go.
Maybe
She shouldn't have been.
Do it.
She shouldn't have been able to give in. She basically skipped a whole lot of practices and whatnot. She shouldn't have been able to give that. She shouldn't have been able to.
In all
I
reality,
get really disappointed that she's not doing it because I was looking forward to seeing her actually.
Well, I understand that she has the potential of winning gold, but I was disappointed in the fact that they would allow somebody to just cut in the line.
well,
Even with
But she's a vet.
She's been doing this for a long time.
It's seniority, man.
and she really should have been in the
But if she's
94
got a
Winter Games
groin-
if it wasn't for the fact that Tanya Harding hired several goons to take a knee on Nancy Kerrigan. She got in because Kerrigan got in because of a medical lie, which that would escape me as I was reading about until I read the sports page back on Sunday. So yeah, because Tanya Harding, the trailer trash girl that she is, and hiring a goon, whap.
Yeah, because her boxing career really didn't take off.
Yeah.
Well, that was before her boxing career.
No, I know, but afterwards that.
But if she's got a groin
So
injury, that's something she's got to take care of.
What
So to
exactly
be
is the
honest-
groin? I asked the nursing student.
You don't ask nursing students.
Well, see,
You don't know where your groin is.
I have a fair idea it's somewhere around my junk, but
Yeah, it's this muscle right
yeah.
here.
Mhm.
oh, it's in your leg.
Yeah,
Right
if
now.
you're
Okay.
really aggravated, you can't
Yeah,
move.
if you really, that's one of those things that if you're a skater, you don't want to mess with.
Oh, then you have no leg control or anything. Okay.
Exactly.
See,
She could give herself permanent damage if she doesn't take care of it. And I
Yeah.
only know this because I watched some skating shows with my grandpa. They talk
Yeah,
about
we
it.
don't know what you're looking at. It's all good.
So that is why guys watch the skating. That's the only reason why they would even watch it, just for that.
Guys are lesbians.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
I am a lesbian and I watch it for the skating.
I like I read Playboy for the articles.
So me and Aaron have something in common. We both are lesbians.
Oh yeah!
Dude, every guy.
I love women. I'm a lesbian too.
No,
I'm a lesbian. I love women.
Not every guy's a lesbian, but because some guys are gay.
Or bi.
Or bi.
Okay, so we'll move to the next topic. Saddam pitches a bitch in court is what it's called.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, constantly. I'm to the point now where I'm sick of hearing it.
Didn't we talk about this last episode, like 2 episodes ago?
We may
And
have, but he's done it again during
You know what?
the...
The man is guilty. Send him away.
Wait, he actually didn't he
We know the
say
man
or
is
didn't he? Well, what did you tell me? We said it last episode.
You know what? He's just prolonging the process because he knows they're going to find him guilty no matter what he presents.
Yeah, but he did it again. Yeah, we did talk about it before.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the frame of mind. I finally got to see a picture of the court. Basically, all the people in the audience are behind mirrored glass windows, so Saddam and his friends can't see them.
Oh, is this the one you're seeing?
Oh yeah, this is
Is
just.
this the Time article you're talking about?
Yeah, so it's Saddam's trial behind the scenes. It's Times
I see that.
issue Times from hold on
The
one second.
13th.
The 13th
I
of
wonder
this month.
Today's issue of Time.
I
Yeah,
wonder if
Douchebag,
Well-
send him to jail, let him see
Well,
Bubba and have fun.
I wonder if Saddam is the first person Bush would call him. I wonder if Saddam is taking a cue from Slobodan Milosevic, because I guess this trial's in its 5th year. And that makes the OJ look like a romper room episode.
Yeah, because they expected Saddam trial to have been over months ago. See, 'cause
I think the only reason why they want to do this is say, I guess they want to make sure that, that there's a good example of fair and equitable justice, but this is starting to look really stupid.
you see now.
Look, I would really want to say,
Well, he knows he's
well,
going to
really
be
want
found
to say,
guilty, so he's just prolonging the process.
Well, the law has it, since they based their law off a mix of
Can't they put
American
him
and
in
Parliament.
contempt and just throw his butt in jail?
What they should do is put a closed-circuit television in
should.
another room, lock him and his friends in it so they can't hear him in the court. As long as he's able to see the court proceedings and interact without actually having to be there, he's able to do it. It's been done in other court cases, at least in America. I mean, he really does not have to be in the courtroom.
Okay, my whole view on that is just find him guilty, send to jail.
Yeah, but they
Let
have to
him-
go through the court proceeding. They can't just
Right.
find him guilty. That's
No,
unfair.
you
They might as well just,
I got
they'd be him and
I
turn
got,
Yeah,
I
well,
got,
I-
Okay,
using-
give him his fair trial, I guess.
They have to give him a fair trial.
I think it's just a
not
clue to him.
right to not
Send
do
him
that.
right.
to
You
jail,
know
let
they're
him
gonna
meet
find him
Bubba,
guilty.
and we'll just call it.
Let him be Bubba. I love.
yeah.
The thing
Let
is,
him meet Bubba. Bubba will send his American way.
Yeah, take him to the
He'll be
shower.
like, hey,
Yeah,
Sam,
but
how about
it's
you
not-
buy bomb?
It's not an American trial. They're trying for themselves. It's not an American trial.
Yeah, that was
They have
said.
no right to do that.
Yeah, that was said. Said 3 words. He doesn't want to hear our weapons of mass destruction. There. Hey, bend over.
hey Saddam, I got a Patriot missile for you. Okay.
Yeah.
What
But
a bum ching.
you know what? When Michael Jackson was on trial, and he would arrive at court in his pajamas.
But he would have
And then-
appreciated
and
a
then he-
Patriot missile.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
Well,
But then again, he was showing very irresponsible behavior.
Well, he's
too.
eccentric though.
Yeah, he's
Saddam's just
eccentric.
nuts.
How is
But he's a Grammy winner.
Okay, but look though.
Thriller.
The Dom
Oh, God.
hits the jail floor. Everyone will be like, ooh, fresh meat, Mexican style.
he's not Mexican?
He's not Mexican.
Whatever, Mexican, Cuban.
Reach around,
whatever.
whatever.
He's Cuban.
He's Iraqi, yeah.
Oh, whatever.
He's thinking of Fidel Castro or something.
Yeah,
So foreign.
Castro or Chavez or.
Foreign policy and foreign
Anyway.
governments to know what's going on in the world because it's going to affect you.
What they need to do is just like what we had said, is they need to keep him keep him in jail.
Yeah.
Put you a webcam or a TV in there, and put his,
Why doesn't
put his end on mute,
Exactly.
so that if he bitches and complains, nobody will hear it, but he's going to hear everything that the court says.
Why
how about
didn't they
that
found him in contempt of court yet? Because obviously he's causing problems.
Well, then he just is basically prolonging the trial even further.
How about
I don't know.
He's not afraid of jail.
how about
Okay,
Duck
well, you know
Radio?
what?
How about Duck Radio donating our old webcam?
Well, it's broke.
Yeah, I think that's the point.
See?
Okay, move on.
No, it's not a slam, Jeff. Okay. It's a
Okay.
good way to make some extra money.
Okay, but, okay, with your whole thing with his end on mute, just give him another thing to bitch about. Well, I didn't have my right to say anything.
Yeah, well,
Well, there's supposed to. Isn't he
Talk.
supposed? There's a time when he's supposed to be able to talk. There's a time when he's got to let other people talk, and he's obviously not letting the other people do their talking.
Well, talk duct tape.
or don't tell him that it's on
How
you.
would you feel if you were on trial and put duct tape on you?
I'd be like, hell yeah.
Play mummy.
Because you know you'd be able to charge if they screwed up your trial and you'd get free.
Aaron, hey, you use duct tape to play mummy.
Hey,
Plus
yeah,
paper
let's
and
do
duct
that
tape.
one.
Okay,
And duct
get
tape
Roger's
on Garia?
Well,
Get Roger's
I
kids.
need Roger for that one.
Ew.
And his kids, too.
Okay, so the next topic
that's
is we're gonna
not
kill
what
this
we were
Saddam
talking
thing.
about. Yeah, let's move on.
Oh, you jerks! Yeah, he says I'm pumping my fist like Saddam did in that.
China has demanded that Google filter itself for Chinese audiences.
Filter what?
Filter the content. You know.
So if I'm in China and I try to look up porn, they want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
essentially.
they actually
see.
didn't let them show Memoirs of a Geisha there because they didn't want to inflame anti-sentiment against Japanese.
What?
So they were not allowed to show Memoirs of a Geisha. They're doing a lot of censorship in China.
Yeah, because you know,
That's not true because I was watching Red Duck 20 yesterday.
Oh, I read it in a
And-
magazine.
Well,
And
and
I
also
saw
too.
this
Oh,
flick
yeah, I
that
did
they
that.
found on the internet. And it showed it.
Mm.
Yeah, but I mean in China. But you know, it's getting in the
Bestiality,
black
you know.
market and stuff. The Memoirs of a Geisha.
Kind of like that
heavy
politician in the Europe Big Brother.
Well, 'cause-
How he had to wear leotards and lap milk from a little pan.
Because we all know China's the best democracy in the
By the
world.
way, was not an opponent of the
Gary, and
Iraqi war.
Well, I'm just saying that it was on a Japanese game show.
we're talking about China.
What was
not
that?
Japan.
But see, yeah, that's
We're talking about
Japan. Japan.
China.
Well,
Japan gets away with a little bit.
Japan is democracy. We're talking
Yeah,
China,
we're
the
talking China,
communist
which
state
is
here.
a
Communist
communist state.
And both Google
They are
and
censored.
Yahoo have come under tremendous fire, and rightfully so. Especially Yahoo, because if you type in I guess there were 2 instances of people that were arrested in China for typing some stuff in the Yahoo search engine. And the people there, the editors there at Yahoo, reported them over to the authorities.
Wow.
So let's say if you typed in Tiananmen Square, which of course most people know here, back in 1989 there was a freedom demonstration in Tiananmen Square that was squashed by the Chinese, and people were either incarcerated or they were murdered in public. It was very violent. And it's the iconic picture of a guy. I mean, this is supposed to be like, the picture in time is supposed to be the guy standing right in front of a tank.
With the muzzle being a monitor and the guy holding a mouse on the keyboard.
Yeah. But, I mean, literally the guy was like about 2 feet away from it. And I barely remember seeing highlights of that whole thing there. I mean, they even made, like, my Statue of Liberties, too.
Like 13, then I could care less.
But if you type in Tiananmen on Google, they won't allow it. I mean...
How do you look for, like, oh, I want to go to Tiananmen Square to go buy some goodies at the store? No, you can't, because it's banned, you know.
Okay, no, I'm sorry, but...
Well, it says right here, when Western web surfers search for images of Tiananmen on Google, they get row upon row of tanks, the indelible afterimage of the tragedy of 1989. Do the same search here in China, you get a snapshot of U.S. Commerce Secretary Carlos M. Gutierrez and his wife posing in Tiananmen Square on a public relations trip.
Oh, okay. So I see how they're censoring it. They don't want to show the BS.
Yeah,
they don't want to show the
anything
tanks.
that makes them look bad.
Well, okay, that's a little understandable because they're in a communist thing. Yeah, now it sucks if they have to do a report.
But if it's really communism at work, then...
I don't know.
Karl Marx's view of communism?
Well, no, it's not bastardized, but...
Definitely not.
Run, Gary, run!
It was bastardized a long time ago.
I know. Gary has something to say, though.
But maybe they just, that seems like a little bit more of understandable. Maybe they just don't want to show the war part of it. They want to show it as
their great...
a nice square or as a place you want to visit.
Okay, hold that thought. Hold that thought.
True.
Gary, speak.
But, okay. To censor the internet, what is the internet mostly used for today?
That's
Most
true.
people use it for...
Pornography.
Thank you. Another way of getting off.
Even though 8% of Google searches, according to the Google founder, are for porn.
Okay, majority of people in today's society use it to whack off or at least raise.
Actually, they're starting to say more women than men now.
I don't use it to whack off.
More women than men.
Makes me
You want the
odd.
Clorox candy wipes?
Yeah.
They're disinfecting.
They're disinfecting.
And it'll make you smell lemony fresh.
Yeah, that would be suspicious.
Where it matters the most.
They're starting to say that more women than men
Another
are...
way of flavored condoms, huh? Wow.
Oh, the raspberry's awesome.
Anthony would know this how?
Because I can bend myself to,
Wow,
really?
can we see that?
I can also put my feet behind my head and stuff.
Oh, wow, he can really do it. You do it.
Anyways,
Just let everybody know, Jeremy's face right now is completely priceless.
In your flannel, no less.
double granite rocks. Okay, so we'll move on to the next topic, which is also related.
Jeremy's about to throw up, Nate's just looking at a magazine.
If you're going to spew into the...
Aaron is getting hot over here for Anthony all of a sudden, and Anthony's face is about as...
Don't need the commentary now. That's my joke.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Taking my gerb.
Girlfriend.
Okay.
Anthony's the host.
I have a boyfriend the same day.
Okay, we can talk, we're going to go on to MySpace now.
Close relationship at this point.
Shit, MySpace is blowing up.
Actually, I just got a MySpace over the weekend.
I don't think MySpace is a good idea, but here, basically schools are now banning MySpace from being accessed from schools.
Really?
Yeah, Lorain City schools, you can't get MySpace anymore.
Why? Because kids...
They banned them.
Well, you're supposed to be, I think, they want you, if you're on the site, you need to be 14 or older.
Well,
No,
this
not
is
even
school
that
system
anymore.
individually.
It's up to 18 now.
You can't even, you
Wait,
can't...
18?
They didn't ask me my age. Oh, well, but I said I was born in 1983.
So what about the people that have it that's 18
They're starting to flush
and
all
younger?
those people out.
Basically, they're expiring accounts, and basically, MySpace has turned from a blog to basically their personal porn websites. Basically, and here's a big complaint from schools, people's profiles, they don't even monitor this, apparently. People's profiles of nudity pop up if you're looking for random persons.
Now, I love MySpace. I really do. It's a great way to meet a lot of people.
I haven't really explored it yet, so I can't
It's a great way to meet a lot of people around the area.